Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by bankruptcy attorney E. Orem Young. Now, your local weather with meteorologist Brian Briggs.
Well, happy Tuesday. Hopefully you were able to enjoy the beautiful weather that we saw across the ArkLaMiss today. We had a mix of sun and clouds, and just some of those mid and high level clouds made for an absolutely beautiful sunset earlier this evening, but as of now, just a little bit of sunlight on the horizon here, but generally clouds are starting to thicken up here. But all in all, temperatures not too bad considering the time of night. Still currently sitting at 59 degrees here in the Twin Cities, and dew point is at 46. So it's very mild, at least compared to the last few nights. And that's because, well, winds have shifted out to the southeast, and that's kind of the first hint that a trough of low pressure is on the way. As far as temperatures right now, you can kind of see where the less cloud cover is starting to drop off a little bit further into southern Arkansas in the middle to upper 50s. But generally, we're seeing upper 50s to lower 60s everywhere else. There's a little bit more cloud cover. But that being said, our live storm tracker Doppler radar is not showing any precipitation, at least yet. And this will be a much different picture this time Wednesday evening as our cold front moves through. So at least right now, all we're dealing with is that cloud cover here. And you can see that generally it's been streaming in from the southwest, a little bit of moisture starting to stream up, but it's ahead of this cold front that's now starting to come off the Rockies here, and it's moving through fairly quickly, and it's going to bring an interesting weather setup for much of the country as we head into the upcoming week. And for us, we're going to be seeing not only that low potential for some severe weather, but also too much chillier temperatures once this thing swings through. So as far as tomorrow's storm chances are concerned, let's time this out. We'll see those clouds increasing through our night tonight and into our Tuesday, or our Wednesday, I should say. Showers will start developing during the afternoon, but at least the heavier activity looks to be holding off by the time we get to the later afternoon and the early evening hours, and then becoming more intense and more widespread as we go through the remainder of the evening. So storms should clear out by about 10 o'clock or maybe even a little bit later than that, and then we'll be dry as we head into our Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which is perfect. Lots of sunshine can be expected, but again, we'll have that Christmas chill in the air. So storms could pack a punch as they move through our area tomorrow, and again, we have a marginal 1 out of 5 risk to mainly account for low potential for some damaging winds along the front. Maybe a brief isolated tornado too cannot be ruled out. Generally though, it is a low potential for severe weather. So it's good news at least. And then once those chillier temperatures move in, well, that's when it will feel more like Christmas. Now, I just wanted to point this out. This is historical averages for white Christmas probabilities across the United States here. And notice that at least the ArkLaMiss is not shaded in anything. It's because typically we don't see a white Christmas. Now, our area does have the potential to see snow every once in a while, but usually it just doesn't line up with Christmas Day. That's usually in January and February. If you want a white Christmas this year, your odds are going to be further north, and it's kind of interesting. This is not an official forecast, but this year it's kind of lining up to where these locations should be seeing a white Christmas this year. So kind of just a fun little tidbit there to get you in the Christmas spirit. Certainly though, Christmas morning, it will be cold enough to make you feel like it's Christmas, and definitely with those temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s for many of us, it would be a good morning to maybe grab some of that hot chocolate. But we will have lots of sunshine, so enjoy Christmas Day. And we'll see some showers returning in by the time we get to the weekend, especially for our Sunday, some clearing by the time we get to next week.
I'll cozy up with hot chocolate, my nice new blanket my parents got me. It's going to be a cozy week, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And cold too. Too cold. Too cold for me, that's for sure. Thanks, Brian. Yep.